Hello! How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG, and today we're going to do a good old-fashioned box break. There's been so much Commander Masters talk recently. I know I've opened a bunch of it that I thought it'd be kind of fun to revisit Commander Legends, a set that is also very good in its own right. There's some fun stuff in here, and hopefully we pull some of that today. But before we dive in, I do want to give a quick shout-out to patrons and participants, J.A., Joey, Gremlin, David, Solrina, and Pessimistic Corn. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for allowing me to open this on your behalf. Sincerely appreciate it. For anybody out there who is interested in getting involved in box breaks, box battles, or just wants to show additional support for the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon. I will post a link in the description. It is not expected, but sincerely appreciated. Honestly, just for those of you out there who are subscribed and regularly liking and commenting on the videos, just know that I really do appreciate that support. That is also really helpful for the growth of the channel, so thank you so much. I've said so many words. Why don't we go ahead and dive on in, and let's rip this bad boy open and crack some packs. All right. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of excited. Commander Legends is a set that I didn't really get to open. I've opened up a few boxes on channel at this point, but I really didn't get in on it early. I wasn't a Commander player. I didn't fancy myself as a Commander player early on. So when this set first came out, I probably opened up one box or so pre-channel just to kind of open some of it. But I was like, Commander cards, I don't really care. It's fine. It's whatever, right? But, you know, now that I actually play a lot more Commander and I have several decks, it's really aged well with me. I think it's a pretty cool set. There's some fun stuff in it. Obviously, you know, it is the original copy of Jeweled Lotus in there, so that's a thing. You know, it's a set that I think has done pretty well for itself, right? The collector boxes, holy moly, the original collector boxes, although the print quality is kind of bad on the collector boxes, it is pretty rough. There's a lot of curling, there's a lot of fading. There's also some really good stuff in it. So, all right, let's dole out some packs. Let's open some product here. I forgot how jam-packed these packs are. So we're gonna do 4 packs a piece. Here we go. You know, and obviously when you open up Commander Legends, yes, Jeweled Lotus is still the crown jewel of the set. But you know, you're hoping to open up any of the big 3, right? And the big 3, of course, are Jeweled Lotus, Mana Drain, and Commander's Plate. Wait, what? Commander's Plate? Not Vamp Tutor? No, Vamp Tutor, that's some old stuff. Vamp Tutor is sub 30 now. Commander's Plate, that's all the new rage. Commander's Plate right now, as of the filming of this video, is above $35. I'm going to suspect some of that is based off of the Eldrazi deck from the Commander Masters set. Hey, preordained. It's modern legal now. Very nice. We'll do 2 packs at a time. How about that? No, 2 packs. Yeah, 2 rounds. 2 rounds of 2 packs. That's fine. Preordained. Now unbanned and modern. Yeah, Commander's Plate is now the 2nd most valuable. I think 3rd most valuable. I think it's still right behind Mana Drain. Charcoal Diamond, nice. Viscera Seer. But you know, it's a thing. It's the new hotness in this set. Vow of Flight. I think that kind of speaks to how good this set has been as well, is that it has cards that keep popping up in value. Victimize, a very good uncommon. Very nice. Rare is a Root Weaver Druid. And okay. And Power Stone, Army of the Dead Tide. And a nice little foil Ancestral Blade. Okay, alright. Not a bad pack 1. Root Weaver Druid. JA up for number 2. So yeah, actually you have 4 kind of big hitters now. I tongue-in-cheek say Vamp Tutor is not a hit. Of course it's a hit. It's like sub 30, but it's right below 30. So, you know, it's still a thing. But meanwhile, you still, of course, have Akroma's Will. You have Jeska's Will. A lot of really good stuff. Sakashima is a very good pull as well. All right, here we go. We've got Merchant Raiders. Rare is a Flamekin Herald. Malcolm Keen-Eyed. Nadir, Agent of Dusknell. Foil common is a Goblin Trailblazer. All right, so nothing super spicy in that pack. We've got a Root Weaver Druid, and a Flamekin Herald. Scroll Rack, also kind of slowly creeping its way back up. I think Scroll Rack's back up to like $17, $18, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, Crowdlands, it's a good solid product. And also still kind of reasonably affordable on the back of the Jeweled Lotus reprint. Another Preordained to start us off. Okay, all right. I wonder how big is Preordained going to see modern playing now that it's back to being modern legal. Very curious about that. Or did they unban it because they know it's safe because it's not going to see a lot of play? All right, Command Tower, very good. Spectral Searchlight, yep. Vow of Wildness. Lightning Rig Crew. 3 visits. There is a good quality uncommon, right? So 3 visits. Even off of the reprint, because it's also, what is it? Is it in Commander Masters? I can't remember offhand. Still a really good card. I think it's at the very least, it's in one of the decks. It's in the Sliver deck, right? Still like a $4 to $5 card as well. Really good uncommon. Rare is a Laboratory Drudge. Okay. And a Reverent Medium after that. Double rare. Hey, Krark the Thumbless. Neat. I kind of like Krark. I wish I had gotten in on the heads I win, tails you lose deck. I know that it was a nightmare for those that had to wait for it for a really long time, but it seems like a really good deck, and I regret missing out on that. Krark would do nicely in that, right? All right. It's pack number 1 for Joey. I think Mythic-wise, we can expect roughly, 3 to 4 Mythics from this box, plus maybe one of the Commander Mythics. Commander slot Mythics. All right, Joey, up for number 2. Here we go. Fyndhorn Elves, very nice. Path of Ancestry, obviously pretty playable. First Response, first uncommon. Sunset Pyramid. Confiscate, yeah. Rare is a Court of Bounty. Not the court we want to see, but it's a court. Ichtekik. Can never say that correctly. Another second rare is Levio Oathsworn Sentinel. Okay. Ooh, foil rare is a Necrotic Hex. All right, so we did get a foil rare, first foil rare. I don't know. I think there's an average of 1, sometimes 2 per box. So we did get a foil rare. Did bring some sleeves with me. I'll sleeve that up just because of the foiling. I want to make sure we keep that good. All right, Necrotic Hex. Okay. No bangers so far, but we do have a foil rare in there. And I think Hex, I used to see a fair amount of Modern play. All right, Gremlin, you are up next. First batch of packs came right open. This one's a little bit more stubborn. Forget how jam-packed these packs are because they have more than 15 cards. All right, Ranged Assailant, sure. Wild Size, nice. Good old Command Tower. Spectral Searchlight, Vow of Torment. Arcane Signet. Remember how expensive these things were when they first came out? Ooh, boy. Still obviously really good, but now it's printed and everything, so. Armorcraft Judge. Wheel of Misfortune. A card with a wall of text on it. I think I understand how this card works finally after rereading it about 75 times. All right, Rogue Rock. Very nice. A good commander. Is this still the best equipment commander alongside the white partner one? Is it? Nevinyrral, or Larry Nevin's Urborg Tyrant. All right, that is a second rare. It's a commander rare. Nice. Corpse Churn after that. Foil common. All right. Second pack for Gremlin. Yeah, as I was kind of looking up the product to see how it was doing before doing the video, I was quite surprised to see Commander's plate had spiked pretty aggressively. And when I thought about it a little bit more, I was like, bet I can take a guess. Bet I can take a guess as to why. Prophetic Prism. It is nice, though, that this set has yet another, banger of a hit. So that feels good. Daring Saboteur. Shimmermere. Noxious Dragon. Rare is a Zat's Will. So we have a Will. Again, probably not the Will we wanted to see. We would have also accepted Akroma or Jeska. Breach. Brazen Plunderer. All right. Yep. There's another partner. Sky Diamond. Beautiful foiling Sky Diamond. And that's 2 for Gremlin. Okay. David, you are up. Will David show us the way with Mythic pulls? Of course, you have the crowd lands, the partner lands, call them whatever you want. Still really, really good. All right. Workshop Assistant. Explosion of Riches. Imperious Perfect. Remember that card first came out. Revenant. Rare. Hey, Vault of Champions. All right, not bad. We will take that. Vault is a decent hit. These crowd lands, they vary in value, but they're pretty tough to pull still. And I think Vault of Champions is probably one of the better pulls from this side of it. So that's pretty good. We'll take that. Very nice. Slurk all ingesting. All hail Slurk. And an Arkelos Lagoon Mystic. I like Arkelos. I like the Turtle Shaman. Pretty good card in its own right. And Malfeld Twins after that, and a Piper after that. It's followed by a Salamander Warrior. Okay, all right. Take the Vault of Champions. Here we go. All right, so Scab Goliath, sure. Sisay's Ring. Is Sisay's Ring still like playable? 4 for 2 doesn't seem like a good rate anymore, does it? Perilous Mirror. Lieutenant. Mindless Automaton. Slaughter the Strong. Rare is a Sweet Gum Recluse. I don't even think this thing saw a spike with Shalab. Even that couldn't move the needle. Ghost of Ramirez DiPietro. Solemn Ritualist. And foil comment of a Findhorn Elves. Alright, as far as foil commons are concerned, that's not bad. Alright, Vault of Champions still kind of leading the way. Sluggish box so far. Like, if we're being real honest with ourselves, sluggish box so far. Alright. Not quite halfway home, though. Probably still have some hits in here. It's an interesting set because it has a lot of, like, at the top of the value chain, it's like a ton of mythics. It's just mythic, right? But then it does have a bunch of rares that are in like the $4, $5, $6, $7 range. So it's kind of, I think it's good. It has good secondary value. It's not necessarily mythic or bust, but it is mythic heavy as far as the value is concerned. Demonic Lure, Monstrous Onslaught. There's our first mythic. What is this? Oh, nice. Solrina, congratulations. Woo! This is actually the first Jeweled Lotus I've ever pulled from a Commander Legends box. That is awesome. By the way, Lotus holding up a lot better than I thought. I was like, oh, this card's going to go down to like $50. And while it's still kind of early-ish, it hasn't moved. This card is still like $75, $80. So that is ginormous. That is the best of hits. Congratulations, Jeweled Lotus. What a pull for Solrina. Oh my goodness. Radiant Sarah Archangel. Captain Vargas Wrath. Sailor of Means. I mean, that... The Jewel Lotus by itself is basically a box maker. That's tremendous. Let's go. Well, I said sluggish box to start. I wasn't lying, but boy did that pick up in a hurry, huh? One hit turns it all around. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's fun. I love it. First Jewel Lotus I have ever pulled from this product. Very, very nice. Super happy about that. Staunch Throne Guard. Humble Defector. Interpret the Signs. Feast of Succession. A really good removal spell, honestly. Rare is a Plague Reaver. Tormod the Desecrator. Sky Warden. And another Lieutenant. Alright. Foil uncommon. That's cool. Not going to top Jewel Lotus. I doubt anything will. Shy of a foil Jewel Lotus, that is. But as our first mythic. Alright, Pessimistic Corn, you are up. That's so awesome. Very cool. Alright, Haunted Cloak. Kind of like that card. Marble Diamonds, Fertilid. Yep. Terramorphic Expanse. And his Judgment. Alright, here we go. Coastline Marauders. And Evos Isle. Nightblade. Rare is a Undergrowth Stadium. Okay, alright. A little down after the recent reprint, but like I said, if you're going to get multiple of these in a box, that's a pretty good box in its own right. These boxes are fairly stingy with these lands, so getting 2 per box seems good. It's obviously a super playable card, so it doesn't feel bad to pull one of those. I'll say it that way. Very nice. Undergrowth Stadium. Prava. Our Mixed Filigree Thrasher. And an Ambush Viper after that. Okay. Not bad. Pack number 2 for Pessimistic Corn. Here we go. Ghastly Demise, Cartographer, Silverback Shaman. Seer's Lantern. Benevolent Blessing. Here we go. Amorphous Axe. Furnace Celebration. Sandstone Oracle. I've played that card a time or two in limited formats. Winnower. Rare is a Hull Breacher. Oh, man. Well, once upon a time, this would have been a pretty phenomenal hit. Hull Breacher is just so busted that it caught the ban in Commander, which is really saying something. But it's a pretty oppressive card. Still, it's a fun card. It's a good card, but you know, if this card ever gets unbanned, great. But otherwise, kind of a womp womp now. Caller of the Wirewood. Hey, Blim after that, Comedic Genius. Full common is a Natural Reclamation. And then got the Piper after that. Yeah, that Hull Breacher would have been a heck of a hit at one point. No longer the case. So, you know, hey, after first half of the box, Jewel Lotus is the crown jewel of the polls, but that does mean that we're still live for a bunch of mythics. What do I have here? What's going on? I was like, there's so many cards in this pile. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, J.A., your third pack. All right. Perilous Mirror, sure. Golden Artisan, Saddle Brute. Thought Vessel, obviously very good playable card. Rare is a Staff of Domination, also a good quality commander card as well. That's not bad. Not the monstrous hit it once was, but, you know, after the Reprint Brothers War, but still a good quality rare. You'll take that. Very nice. Abomination of Llanowar. And hey, nice. Lysa Shroud of Dusk. Also a banger of a commander card as well. Like, really good quality commander, right? Yeah, that's good. Basically evades the commander tax, paying some life for that. That's good. And a Scaled Behemoth foil uncommon after that. All right. It's not bad. Not a bad pack. Second pack up for JA. Should still be live for it, like I said, for at least a couple mythics. You know, of course, as far as non-mythics are concerned, I talked about the two of the wills already. We've got a Chroma's Will and Jeska's Will. Both of those would be fine pulls as well. All right, here we go. Fleetjack, Scholar of the Ages, Witches, Mutineer as the rare, Amphim Mutineer, Wolvid Familiar, Arden, all right, that's the other half of that commander, that equipment commander combo, and a Wild Heart Invoker after that. Nothing crazy there. I think the, the staff is a fine pull, Lice is a fine pull, but nothing crazy there. All right, here we go, Joey. All right, Commander Sphere, sure, obviously good. Horizon Scholar, Meteor Golem, great in limited. Cast Down, also quite good as a removal spell. It is a mythic. It is a Seraphic Greatsword. I was kind of afraid of that, given that it was a Lotus box. It is a mythic. It is just not a super good mythic. It's equipment. It's fine. It's just not. It's not incredible, right? And unfortunate. All right, Kessick Ranger, Tago. Hey, we did get a foil etched mythic though. That is nice. Maelstrom Wanderer is a foil etched mythic. These are basically the foil etched. The etched foils are basically one per box. Sometimes you'll get a second. So getting a mythic there, that's not bad. I know that mythic, the Seraphic Greatsword is kind of feels bad, and but honestly, Maelstrom Wanderer foil etched, that's kind of cool. Very nice. That's not bad at all. All of a sudden, we went from one mythic to three pretty quick here. All right, Joey, you are up again. I just appreciate not letting Silrina have all the glory to himself. All right, here we go. Got ourselves a Sifter Worm. Slash the Ranks. There's the rare. All right, that's not... it's okay. Playable rare. Oh, Kodama. Nice. That's actually a pretty quality rare as well. Kodama of the Eastery. That's a pretty good rare. And a mythic? What is that? Oh, all right. Joey's having himself an opening. Sakashima. That is a heck of a mythic right there. Very nice. So we got some additional value. We've got the Kessick Trapper there. we're going to be sleeving up that Sakashima. That is the next best hit of the box. So now Joey's got himself a foil etch mythic, double mythic with the Great Sword, and Sakashima, which is of 1,000 Faces, which is a really, really strong pull. Very nice. Overall, box is looking pretty good. All right. That makes me feel a little bit better about things. All right. Let's fly through some commons and uncommons here. Here we go. Finhorn Elves, nice. All right. Path of Ancestry. Vow of Duty. Ingenuity Engine. Grafted War Gear. Rare is a Keeper of the Accord. All right. Bear Claw. I like Bear Claws. They're delicious. Kessig Trapper. Grafted War Gear is a foil uncommon, and that is going to do it for that pack. All right, Gremlin. Last shot here. So I'm not sure what to make of that mythic-wise. I think we might be good. We might be live for at least one more, right? Because that brings us to 3 total. I think 4 would not be out of the question. All right, here we go. Opal Palace, sure. We got ourselves a Pirate's Cutlass. Yup. Faith's Feathers. I have love for that card. Null Collar. Guildless Commons. And the mythic. Oh, there we go. There's a hit. Woo! Well, that's a heck of a box, huh? So we have ourselves a Commander's Plate. And as I mentioned at the top of this is now like the 3rd best hit in the set. That is outstanding. Outstanding. Hamza after that, which is great in its own right. Emberclaw Familiar. Inspiring Roar. We got ourselves a box. So we have ourselves a Jeweled Lotus, a Commander's Plate, and a Sakashima all in the same box. That's officially a heck of a box. You're not going to do a whole lot better than that. Really, really solid. All right. Honestly, just flat out outstanding. All right, David, here we go. Last 2. Finhorn Elves, nice. Fleshbag Marauder, of course. Got ourselves a Horizon Scholar. I'm going to make a stand. Pride of the Perfect. There's a Jeska's Will. Now we're getting some hits. Boxes, the floodgates have opened. That is awesome. Jeska's Will, obviously just a really good. If you were playing red in your commander deck, this is a card that is going in it. It's like sleeve worthy good. Jorgen Chieftain, Thorn of the Glade, and a Molder Beast after that to finish off the pack. Yeah, I'm going to sleeve the Jeska's Will. I'll sleeve a bunch of this stuff afterwards as well, but I want to get the good stuff in right away. Congrats, David. Very nice pull. Smoldering. All right, here we go. Eyeblight Massacre. Terramorphic Expanse, because why not? Iona's Judgment. Burning Anger. Scaled Behemoth again. Loreseeker Stone. Rare is a Soul of Eternity. Okay, can't win them all. Flesh Sculptor. Hey, Lathiel, nice. Pretty good rare in its own right. Oh, wow, and a second foil etch. It's an uncommon, but it's Moon Kraken. Very nice. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. I'll sleeve up the etched afterwards. Just leave that time being. All right, Solrina, already of the Jeweled Lotus. Solrina of the Jeweled Lotus. What a banger this box turned out to be, huh? Outstanding. All right, Path of Ancestry, sure. Workshop Assistant. Burnished Heart. That was an uncommon at one point. Weird. Ordeal of Nylea. Mask of Memory. Rare is a Rejuvenating Springs and a 3rd of the lands. That's tremendous. That is absolutely tremendous. Very nice. Jury Master Review. Oh my gosh. And a Tevesh Zat. Doom of Fools, another mythic, another commander mythic, by the way, because the Sakashima came out of that slot as well. It's a second one of those for this box as well. And a foil rare of Urok of the Scorched Thatch. That is a heck of a pack right there. In fact, to the point where I actually ran out of sleeves. How crazy is that? So I'll sleeve up the foil rare real quick, and I'll get the rest after. That is ends up being a pretty outstanding pack. I'm not sure that I expected to go through that many sleeves, but I'm happy to have done so, because that means we were pulling some gas. I think, even Tevesh Zad it's not like a killer mythic, but it is a mythic nonetheless, and it does have a little bit of value to it as well. Congrats on that. All right, here we go. Last pack for Solrina. Already got himself a Jewel Lotus, as I've mentioned, about a dozen times. Honestly, I'm just mostly happy that I finally pulled one, and I'm super happy that I actually was able to pull one for a patron as well. That's cool. All right, Opal Palace, Pirate's Cutlass, Intangible Virtue, very nice. Hero's Blade, yaha. Spider. And a War Room. Actually, no slouch as a rare. War Room's is probably a few bucks. It was like $5 or $6 at one point. It also sees it's like a fair amount of reprints in Commander decks, but it's a good quality rare, so that's cool. We'll take that. Moonkraken again. Shadowcat Familiar. And a Fleshbag Marauder to finish it off. Solrina, congrats on your haul as well. Obviously, we're keeping that Jewel Lotus on top. All right, Pessimistic Corn. Finish us off. Any other juice left in this box, which ended up being really high end. See, kind of a sluggish start. I did point that out, right? We started off super sluggish, but boy, did it turn around real quick. All right, Codex Shredder, very nice. Meteoric Mace. Dreamstone Hedron. Rare is a Horizon Stone. Card I'm kind of curious about whether this is seeing any additional value to it with the Eldrazi deck. Emoti. Jared Carthalion, and a second, another rare for that pack. And a Maelstrom Colossus after that, followed by the Piper. All right, very nice. Last pack of the box. Here we go. Any other juice left? It'd be hard to say. It'd be hard to count on it. It's really saying something. All right, here we go. Natural Reclamation. Siren Sword Tamer, very nice. Open the Armory. Strength of the pack. That is a fourth. A little bit of dust at the bottom there. That is a fourth of the Crowdlands for this box. That is insane. And the second one for Pessimistic Corn. That's not bad. Not bad at all. All right, Dargo after that. Eye of the Storm. And Trove Tracker. So let's just recap this box real quick. We ended up getting 4 Crowdlands, right? That's awesome. Jewel Lotus Commander's Plate is 2 of the best 3 hits in the set now. Sagashima, which is in the top 5 as well. Jessica's Will. Not everyone can win, but it is nice to when almost everyone gets something. Jay, you're probably on the womp womp end. I'm sorry for that, but honestly, the box opening itself really, really strong. Commander Legends, still pretty good, right? Still pretty darn good. Well, that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me. Hit the like button for me. And by all means, drop me some comments. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, everybody. And be well.